Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the Woodland realm, where lovely things are afoot. Well, at least if you ask the elves of the Woodland realm, because we're doing quite well. We have managed to smash through Goblin Town and turn it into a place worthy of King Death on Lexilus. Conqueror of No. We have to interrupt that naming convention, because no, we are not conquering Goblin Town. We are just making ourselves felt in Lego Town, as it shall hence be known. And we've also made ourselves felt on Mordor by taking the Lego Gate. Well, I mean, it was the Black Gate, but I think that, you know, black sort of speaks for itself. We don't need that. That's basically naming it twice. We don't need that. We have its aesthetics that are black, but it is built in black Lego. That's what we're trying to communicate here. And it's going to be the gate through which Legolas strolls. He walks, as it were, into Mordor. Quite simply. And then he smashes the ring down there. And for the time being, we have also made peace with Mordor. Apparently they're so intimidated by us that they just said, yeah, just take this vital piece of infrastructure that was built way before any orc could even walk. But, yeah, it's okay. Just do that. I'm happy to just give you some money to leave me alone. Thank you. And so our attention turns northward to Dol Guldur, because they are hanging out at the Rauburg, which I believe to be their last remaining holdout. And here's their chieftain, Maunag. Well, might I nag this guy? I do have a bone to pick with you, Maunag. Or at least Morotar does. And he's the one who's going to do the picking. So let's get on with it.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
I have been very happy to see the positive response toward the Dol Amroth campaign this week. It's been lovely. And it will of course continue in the finest of Amrothian styles. But that does not mean we forsake the elves of the woods. We will command them with great joy and enthusiasm. And for now we shall command them to assemble on a hill. It's a classic. Because the enemy is going to be coming sort of over here. And, unless they're just hiding in a corner, which they may absolutely do. But for now, this is where we're going to fight them. So, Team 2, would you please set up right here? And then, Team 3, I have a special job for you. You are there. Now, are they running toward us? Probably not. They are. Okay. They are some brave Mirkwood buggers. And if that's what they intend to do, then we shall not discourage them. At least not any more than the arrows will on their own. Are we so? No, we're not facing them particularly well like this. Might want to do like this. And maybe we can get these guys to flank in to a V formation. Cavalry is starting to feel the need for giving the enemy an arrow or two. Oh, let's focus on that bodyguard with our general. That'll be good. The Faerun mercenaries, we can probably take them on with our Woodland sentinels, and everybody else, well, you can focus down the bodyguard, but I also want you to give a little bit of pain to the Mirkwood hunters and the Mirkwood goblins. I think that's a fair division of labor, don't you? %28 of them gone. I mean, you've got a perfect vantage point, my lad. Shoot them! And the Woodland Sentinels are firing upon the mercenaries. And it's given them a hell of a time. But we might want to up it a little bit. So a couple of you scouts can also start shelling them. Almost all of the enemy troops are now dead. Which is a wonderful thing. Anyone else in need of a fumigation? Oh, that's good. That's the general down. And that's the chieftain of the realm, so they all run away. How nice. So, what do we have? Just those two? Oh. Ah, we took him down with arrows fire. Good, 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 good. Any experience gained? Nope. But it was a small potato, this one. Very small potato. The smallest of elven potatoes. And trust me, elven potatoes can get pretty tiny. So, we come to it at last. Well, at least we will soon. And we can't besiege them quite... Well, actually, yes, we can, and we will. We'll besiege them with our cavalry. They can't defeat them outright, but I think Morotar will be close enough by to just to lend a hand, shall we say? Lend a hand. And if not, then we will just shoot as many as we can and run away, because there are no archers, no cavalry units here that we need to worry about. It's all good. And then we sort of keep a lid on Dol Guldur, as it were. So with that, I think we should just end the turn and see if Mordor or Angmar have any news for us. Angmar do indeed have news for us, because they send 2,000 of their finest? No, in the world are the possible is this the finest that Angmarim can possibly send at us. Yeah, but there are a lot of them, and they do have some generals with them, and those will be slogsome to deal with, shall we say. So there's naught for us to do but say good day to Halmir, yes, that's your name, Halmir, and take them on. So here we are, and we are going to set up our troops, and we're not going to set them up right there. No, that would be a little silly. Now, we won't be getting this glorious pathway to shoot at. We're given this one. It's a little less glorious, I have to say. But nonetheless, we're going to give it our very best. So we're going to set up sort of like this. Let's make sort of two teams. Yeah, like that. These melee forces will just go wherever the wind blows. And these horse archers will go... Well, where do they have more elbow room? Well, it's pretty similar. It's basically identical. So this is where it's going to be. They do have a hill to climb here, so their troops will not be completely fresh when they get to us, which is always a nice thing. But for now, all we need to do is sit and wait a bit. So I'll just cut the time a little bit short for you all. We're back, and what do I have for you? Well, let me tell you.
The enemy's ram is through our gate.
We have a gate that's been broken down. And I have boiled some water and poured it over some leaves. So in a little minute we'll have more of the delicious oolong tea, which I am currently enjoying. And yeah, consider this a hearty recommendation of oolong tea. So here they come. They send their finest. War Raiders. Not that I mean to suggest that these are by any means the finest troops that the Empire commands. But, you know, they are troops. Okay, looks like we'll have to interrupt them over there. Shooty, shooty, shooty. Shooty, 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 but just don't use all of your arrows, okay? Okay, good. Stop shooting for now. I'll get a little more specific with the orders now. Huh. Good. Witch Knights coming in. Woodland warriors. Smacking down skirmishers. Alright. Now it's time to do something about that whole blob in the middle. Yeah, give him a volley. Very good. They're going to charge into our sentinels, but that's okay. We can live with that, because our cavalry will be coming to seal the deal in a little while. The Witch Knights are just standing there. Fair enough, I say. Here come the Orc Hunters. They will be in for a shock. Okay, everybody. Shoot at the right targets, please. There are a lot of root Arons over there. The warriors, how are you doing? You're doing okay. Not losing too many people, which is important. And all these savages, they're running around. What are they going to do? Well, they're going to shoot themselves like cannonballs at our archers. And it's a little annoying. So for now, our missile cavalry will maneuver and shoot. Oh, Ricard is gone.
Our enemy has command of the city.
But that being said, the Witch Knights are still pretty strong. And they are here in force. So it seems that a Woodland Warrior got the better of him though, which is always nice. We'll might need to bring some archers over there, and then they will need to shoot up the enemy, and then they will have to charge them. With bloody murder. You guys go for those savages, and we go for those savages, and soon we will also charge them down. Just not yet. Ah, why do you split up like that, dear units? Why? It ruins everything.
Our foe has lost control of the city.
Okay. Well, we still have taken out half of them. They've taken out a quarter of ours. Well, a bit over a fifth, but you know, substantively we're still up against it, of course. U-110, how are you doing? Are you shooting at the enemy? Yes, you're shooting at the enemy. And is that what you're supposed to do? It is what you're supposed to do, yes. Okay. Okay, if we can sort of live down all these enemies that were coming at us, then we have a good chance, because then there are only thralls left. And they're not that good in melee, so our archers can deal with them. And, ooh, that's it for those orc fighters there. It's very good. Good stuff. Okay, go for the hillman. The scouts are doing remarkably well, but I don't think they'll be able to keep that going. Okay, woodland scouts. Oh, you're being attacked by Angmar infantry. Oh, you'll have to hold your own there. Sorry. Okay. Help against the savages then, if you can. Charge properly. Sort of do. Okay. Satisfactory. Satisfactory. Let's get you out then. Oh! What's happening here? That's an interesting maneuver. Ah, here come the thralls. But perhaps not quick enough to save the orc fighters from a deadly enemy. Haha. Okay, good. Whew, okay. It's gonna be a tough one. We're gonna need to help with the cavalry against these bastards over here. Give them one. And give it your all. Very nice. Give it your all to the infantry over there.
Our force remains.
Very good. Oh, we routed them. That's excellent. That's exactly what we want to see. Okay. Oh, but we're losing troops fast. Okay. We're still grinding them down, but they are grinding us as well. But they've... Until now, we've tried to take out their best, and they have only taken out our worst. So, if anything is going in our favor, it is that. But still, it is hard to deal with these kind of numbers.
Our foe has lost control of the city.
We shouldn't be trying to charge down spearmen, but we need to make a difference.
Our foe has taken control of the city.
Ah, those savages. They need to go.
Defeat seems almost
Not
certain.
quite as strong as I was hoping, but... Okay. Can we do something against
The enemy is
those
no longer in
thralls?
command of the city.
Do-do-do-do. Yeah. Not the best charge there, fellas. Not the best. Oh goodness, they've overtaken us on the percentages front now. That is a blow. And they seem to be winning everywhere. It's going to be really hard to come back from this, but, I mean, we will try. No, that's not how we do it. That's not how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay.
The enemy is no longer in command of the city. Our enemy has command of the city.
Okay, charge. Smaggy daggy 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 doo. Come on. Don't get embroiled. You're going to be so tired at the end of this, but it's either tired or dead, so pick your poison, fellas. Give it a good one. It's okay.
The enemy is no longer in command of the city.
Da -da 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 -da. Oh, here come the wargs. Forgotten about those guys. Going in for the kill too. That's not what we want to see. No! Stop yourselves from getting killed, okay? Stop yourselves from getting killed. Just shoot them with everything you have. Man, I mean, we've made a real dent here, but not enough, I think. Not enough. We're losing this. Unless we can somehow hold on, but
Our foe has taken control of
Nah,
the city.
that's not happening with this. Shoot the bastard. Ha! Take that. Oh no, our elves have collapsed. Our dear sentinels are gone. Well, except for the 3. And they'll be gone now. 85%. No, no, don't die. Don't die. Please. I don't see how we're going to spin this into a victory, but
The enemy is no longer in command
a heroic
of the
charge, killing 4 Rudara savages in one fell swoop. Dude. I mean, this guy is, he's got a song to sing in the afterlife. Ha! Ha ha! I mean, the more of them we kill, the better, eh? We may have lost. Maybe. I mean, they don't have any cavalry, so as long as we can stay outside of firing range. Or no, they do have cavalry, don't they? Ah, they have those. Okay, I don't think we can outlast those. Oops. No, no, no. I don't want to play with you. Okay, okay, what do we got? Iron Crown longbows. It's not the worst unit to charge into, but it's not the best either. I'd hoped we could sort of face down the rest of the enemy forces with just, I mean, when there were some maybe anything but spearmen. Anything but spearmen and heavy troops. But spearmen and heavy troops is kind of all they have left. And now they're just holding down the fort until we give up, I suppose. And if we get anywhere too close to these guys, they will murder us. Oh well. I suppose we have to act at some point. Oh, hello, what's that? A singular savage. He's gone. Good. Okay.
The enemy is no longer in command of the city. Our foe has taken control of the city.
This is a little ridiculous, but you're doing so well, my friend. You're doing so well. Are you feeling okay? Maybe you're not feeling okay. But you're doing so well. Captain, I've forgotten your name, but I shouldn't because you're a heroic bugger. Now it seems that everything is stabilized a bit in a way that offers an interesting prospect. We can just keep them away from holding down the settlement. And if we could just do that once more, then we can effectively win the day. By making them just go, this is just a bother. We're going home now. So that's, you know, that's the story of the singular captain who held out long enough to just make the enemy want to go home. That's what we're on about here today. The interesting thing is that now they've started chasing us with the Warg Raiders. So it's not just a cakewalk. We will need to avoid those guys. because we can't beat them. They seem to have run out of arrows though, so that's a good thing. They can't shoot us, by all indications. And if we can just stay out of their reach, we should be okay. And our cavalry is faster, has better stamina, and the countdown is in our favor now. You saw it sort of lost a bunch of minutes there. That's because it went from a timer in their favor to a timer in our favor. That being the countdown timer for the battle. So, yeah, they're just trying to chase us down with wargs at this point. Actually, we could even just decide to go out the settlement, and we'd still effectively hold it. So that adds even more salience to the idea of just boring the enemy until they go home, because we're just leaving the party. We're just saying, no, we're not going to play by your rules, man. We're just going to go away, stay in the province, but prosecute a guerrilla war of utter boredom.
Our bravery and arms have claimed victory, yet our enemy is not yet vanquished.
Bravery and arms? I mean, yeah, it's not wrong, but because, I mean, look at the casualties we've managed to inflict, but it's a little silly, but I will take it. And so, after we have effectively bored Angmar to death, we will now refocus our efforts on preparing for the inevitable conflict with Mordor. Though, yeah, they're still surrounding the Lego gate, but maybe they're not quite sure how they want to approach the assault. Maybe they're sort of just sending carrier pigeons to each other, arguing back and forth, like, you go first! No, you go first! You go first! But no, you're Hushlik! You're the general, you go first! Yeah, but you're on the inside of the gate. You have access to better infrastructure back there. The whole Parador is at your disposal. You go first! I'm not going to keep that voice up all day. That's going to fry my vocal cords like nobody's business. But, anyway, that's sort of how we imagined that conversation to be going. Anything else? Maybe some Woodland Sentinels from Amon Lang. That would be nice. We've got the liquidity. Eden Arnen. Yeah. Okay. Blacksmith of Bursautis. We want some artists then. We absolutely do. And maybe some corruption management? Yeah, that'll be good too. It's all in a good cause. Legatash. Training all the good things. Getting in marksman's range. Ooh. Will we have culture in time? I think we will. We'll stay the course. We'll stay the course. And then we'll have tea and biscuits. I.e. crop rotation. I mean, you need crops for both tea and biscuits. Makes sense to me. Gelebrin. Armorer. Good. Hello, Naglur. Yeah, we'll see what happens. For now, this place is fine. Culture going the right way. How is Mordor doing, points-wise? Oh! Looks like we stagnated them a little bit. Sorry about that, good old Sauron man. And what's happening here? Ooh, Rauburg calls in reinforcements, but they might be too late. Because we have a spy to open the gate. And Thranduil's halls has soldiers new with wonderful bows made of yew. What kind of retraining is this? Is this weapons retraining? It is. And that is very handy. We'll have it. We want it. We want it all. The barracks here in Camelas, we want that too. And we want a practice range as well. That's all lovely. Mount Golas, what can we do for you? Well, you've beaten off the enemy. For now.
My lord.
Let's just have a look at what's nearby.
Approaching.
Come and get me.
Not too much, to be fair.
Approaching quietly.
But Morvatarth is always
Approaching
an issue
quietly.
with this
I
place.
shall continue.
So we will have to send additional troops to Mount Golas. Legotash is in a sustainable military situation, so they can send troops no problem. And then there's Barkareg. For now, should we...
Its end draws near.
Do we need to take it? Oh yeah, we need to take it in one turn. And we probably can. So, the rest of this episode will essentially be 2 massive battles. Let's warm up ourselves, our little siege machine, by claiming Roburg. Aclaricor gets some reinforcements, but he is mostly on his own, and he is mostly sad. He might call himself the Sycophant, but the only thing I see is misery.
Fight to the end.
We've arrived at Roburg. Let's make all the armies of Dol Guldur rebellious.
Units. One line. Saddle up.
Horse archers will be going in from the back. And, you know, I'll probably make... and a group come in from over here. Then we'll have you guys. Yeah, good. We'll come in from every angle they can think of, and one of the angles will just be our general by his lonesome. Is that a little stupid?
Open the gates.
We will
Let's be
see!
done with this wretched siege.
But they have no towers, as far as I can see. So, we're just going to walk straight in. Cavalry, would you care to just go this way? Now, what are you doing, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you ask, dear viewer. What my thinking was is that we might be able to pull them out the gate somehow. But maybe we won't. If they were to do that, though, then we could essentially just run away with our lovely, lovely general. And have our friends run into the town pretty much unopposed. As it stands, however, the enemy forms up into something a little more constructive, so our general might have to get a little closer in order to continue his barrage. That's okay. So, Woodland Scouts, can you shoot the Dol Guldur host over there? I think you can. You guys, can you shoot some orc defenders and maulers? I think you can. Yes. There's nothing to stop us from just using our arrows to the absolute best of our ability. Let's set up over there. That should be a decent place from which to barrage the Castellans. Orc defenders over there. They need to go. So far, so wonderful. Ah, we're even shooting the Castellans from behind, negating their shield advantage. That's good. you know, horse archers, why don't you go inside and have a look? Just, you know, to maximize the potency of your barrages. That looks quite good to me. It looks wonderful. It looks beautiful. Okay, you guys, stop what you're doing. And we charge in. Schmagadaggadooda. And you're done. Good. Well, since the enemy seems to care very little about what we do inside their settlement, why don't we do some more stuff inside their settlement? Alright, we have exhausted all arrows, but not all options. Our general's unit can cleave its way through that unit of goblins, no trouble. And, well, you guys, I trust you can handle that one orc over there. Yeah, thank you. Castellan's down to 20. Well, it just so happens that I have the right remedy for you.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
We charge into the Mirkwood goblins. Run into them. Make them sorry for showing up to work today. Now the Castellans won't go down without a fight, but since there are only 3 of them left, it's not going to be a protracted one.
Good tidings.
Ah, there we go. The sycophant has fallen. He's fallen sick, you might say. Oh, nice.
Control of the city. Behold how this is a clear victory.
That's pretty beautiful to me. Oh, Tawar, 223. You mad lads, you have just killed the most out of any unit today. And the horse archers have also done quite well. Let's see what happens to Dol Guldur now.
We must defend these lands.
Yeah, we can sack the place. Their leader has died. Their nation has disbanded. Quite good, quite good. Brawler's Hall. Don't like it at all. Instead, what I'd like to see is a spy with my little eye, and then, after that, with the staples, we shall comply. A practice range? Wouldn't it be strange for elves to live in a place without one such a range? Yes, I think it would be. Now, we could try to attack these guys, but I'm afraid that would draw us out of Rauburg's perimeter, so to speak, and we'd have trouble getting back to it. So maybe we should just see if they hang around, because they might not. And if they go somewhere else, then they're not our problem.
I would fight for your people as if they were my own, friend.
Right on, sir, right on.
Elven warriors. My lord.
How's Dortaloo doing? Well, Elven conversion, 24%. I wonder how that sort of checks out with orcs just being converted back into elves. I don't know how that works. I'm not sure. Does anyone think we can sort of get set up a phone line to Eru or something to just explain some of this? It'd be pretty handy. But anyhow. I think we should make a policy of always leaving one unit of Hinadawa in Thranduil's halls. Seems sensible to me. The rest can go down to Amon Lank, because the army that Legolas shall inevitably field is coming together nicely. Then when it comes to leaving Legotown behind. How close are we? Well, not necessarily as close as I would like to be just yet.
By the light of
But we can try. Actually, doesn't look that bad. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. Because, I mean, the Anduin Vaensmen are our allies. They hold Beyond's Hall. They have squashed the goblins over here. Good times. And that means Legolas could make a move east.
Elven warriors.
And I would probably make the argument that he should.
Enter it. Elves.
Not with the catapult. No. We can keep the catapult at Legotown. He will take his most trusted Hinadaur with him.
Ready, elves.
Or maybe we should just leave him there in case of attack.
My lord.
Thinky.
Onward. Swiftly. At ease.
These Athleticon will certainly be retrainable in maybe Amon Lank actually. That would be pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet. So if we get them down to Amon Lank in a couple of turns, they will be retrainable and life will be good. Let's see. So, area recruitment units. No, not really. So we'll just take the highest level ones that are the last to be recruitable in this place, and we're gonna send them along. Everybody go to Amon Lank. Everybody go to Amon Lank. And the rest can stay here. That's a decent security force. We'll take the Aethericon with us as well.
For the light. Elves. Onward. My lord. Elves. Yes, my lord. Swiftly. Ready, elves.
But the others can stay in Legotown.
We must give up the road. At ease.
Now, there's also something happening up here with Dane's Halls, obviously, because the Snow Orcs of Unazanar need to be brought to heel a bit. Can't really avoid this any further. What's this? Captain Ruil. Are you jonesing to take a stab at Legoland? It might not be as tempting as it seems, my friend.
My lord.
You may just be in for a bad time.
Come on. Come, my brother.
Fellas Nornian. I suppose we could take you out of here. Send you to an Arzenard. Yeah, we can.
Over here, elves.
So you'll be going to Dane's Halls and you'll pick up an army and you will move on from there.
Yes, my lord.
The Aestheticon, you know what? I am going to send those
Swiftly.
down to Legolas. We want the Aestheticon with him. They're gonna do well in Mordor.
Come on.
Horse archers are always good to have in Mordor.
Onward.
So if we were to leave 2 troops behind, I'm gonna say the Elder Council and the Woodland Wardens are pretty good choices. And the rest... Oh, actually, the rest and then some Woodland Scouts, perhaps? Or maybe some more Woodland Wardens. Yeah.
Swiftly.
More of the Wardens. Why don't we?
Elves.
Fellas Nornian will join them shortly.
Yes, my lord. Come on.
And we're still not in the red, which is nice. It's very nice. Now, everybody, you've been waiting for this. Well, maybe you haven't, but the council sure has been. So we're going to take Barkaleg. There's Mungan, and he only has these troops to his name. He's got some walls though, so we'll have to look out for those. But beyond the walls, there's nothing at all that threatens us really. So let's get in there.
Send them back to their underworld.
And we cut back into battle, where this lovely lad has just made the most foul comment I can imagine. It basically said that a good battle gives him an erection. What's that on about? You strange, strange man. Sorry, elf. Maybe it's a thing for elves, I don't know. I mean, I suppose he's been traveling with these dudes for a while, so he must know his audience, but... Ugh. Really? Anyhow. So this is essentially a Wildman town. It's got... Well, it's an evil version of a Wildman town, I suppose. And it's got some neat little walls and some neat little towers. And they can be a bit deadly, to be honest. Which is why we will try to defuse the enemy wherever we can. So we'll send in our assault forces. From the flank, essentially.
Our spy has done it. He's opened the gates.
Thank you, dear spy. Okay. So, around you go. No one here? Oh, that's great. Everybody run. I want you all in here. The thing about this place is, it's got some decent distances to cover. So unless they're very focused, I'm not sure they'll be able to resist us very effectively. What's that? Walk raiders? Okay. That's an interesting way to counter your enemy. So, we send our general at them. And then we shoot at the witch knights, I guess. While our infantry just runs in unopposed. What the hell is it with these people and strategy? Not that I mean to swear or anything.
In our favor. Victory will be ours.
It's not... I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going all that well for them in the brain department. What was it that Lieutenant George said in Blackadder? I'm not over-furnished in the brain department. Come on, get in there. Thank you. Yeah, we do have some people coming to meet us, so you guys go in and smack them. Archers, you go this way. Heavies, you go this way. So we'll sort of make up a new team. Those that go right, those that go left. It's going to be great. As long as you do as I say, of course. Okay, so they've been essentially sent half their army out against our general. To be honest, it might not be the worst idea in the world. I wasn't expecting it, that's for sure. Cavalry, how are you doing? Interesting. Okay, we're going to send you all the way around here to this side of things, and you're going to help against the enemy. Okay, did our general get away? No, he didn't. Why is it that running away with these dudes is always a problem? Come on. Someone get this guy to value his own life. No? Okay, well, I mean, if the others are just gonna... No, I don't want you to... Okay, that's strange. Okay, anyhow. So, Team 1, how are you doing? You're struggling a bit against the archers. Come on! Surely, you cannot struggle against Angbrim archers trying to resist you in melee. That should not be a thing. Get going.
Our general lies slain upon the battlefield.
You see what happens when you get horny on the battlefield? You see what happens when you're a stranger in the... No. That's a different movie. Anyway. And what are you guys doing? You're not supposed to redeploy, but since you are apparently averse to doing anything logical, I'm just going to impose some things upon you.
Our men are in command of the city.
Okay. So, just get barreling. I want to see elves flying now, okay? Come on. No? Lock your spears together, come on. Okay, run in and grab him by the horns, okay? Maybe we've had a few too many horns at this point. Okay, so they successfully assassinated our general. That's a feather in their cap. And to be fair, I would probably have done had a similar aim, but I'm not sure I would have gone about it in exactly this way. Ah, the gate guard are charging straight into the Warg Raiders. It's always a nice thing to see. Sort of. Though they're not liking the layout of the city very much. But despite all our best efforts with making some ticking clocks for these buggers, I seem to feel that they're not really that into it. How are you doing against the general, though? Doing okay. Doing okay.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Let's also do something nasty to their savages. Okay, go. Come on.
Our men no longer command the city.
Yeah, you're pretty bad at that. You know, we had a captain the other day. He was really, really lovely. He even won a battle just by charging his horse headlong into everything that moved until the enemy got bored and ran away. Yeah, you see, that's the spirit. You just gotta inspire people with tall tales of heraldry and all these things. Man, we've lost a lot of archers here. But, I mean, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. The bow guard can be retrained. But the enemy general cannot. Come on, horse archers. Don't let your friends get in the way. Goodness gracious, did you lose 20 men just taking down some bloody wargs? Okay, the entirety of Team 3, smack them in melee, come on.
Men have slain the enemy general.
Okay, good.
His troops will lose their will to
That
fight.
should curtail the enemy ability to resist us. Yeah, you see already that they're just starting to collapse a little bit more. It's not always about gaining into rout, it's just, you know, they lose some unit cohesion whenever their general dies. It's like, what? What was that?
Our men have taken
And,
control of the city. Be
then we got
awed
'em.
by the victory we have won here today.
So, Barkhareg is ours. No one gains experience for this one. It was a pretty poor performance from all these people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You'll just have to do better. I respect the kill ratio from the Bogard, but I mean, you lost so many to get there. Better than the Warriors, though. Absolutely better than the Warriors. You took the town, but you lost your leader. Not sure I approve. But the council's probably happy because they're psychopaths. And Barkarek is down. Barkarek is ours. So, well, we have a spy here, and we can get another one, which is good. Militia garrison? Seems like a good idea to me. So, Manathodon, you died so that we might gain 2,000. How does that feel? Do you feel valued? I bloody hope so. There's nothing I can do about it, fella. There's nothing I can do. Oh, but we can make a marksman's range in Lego Doom. And that does seem like a very good idea. So we will push on with that. Arthanen? Yeah, you're just gonna earn your stripes governing Camelas. So, yeah. What are we gonna call this place? Barca. This is going to be a little bit sadness. Barcalasad. Barcalasad. And Rauburg, of course. I mean, Moraburg. Actually, we need that H in there. Moritar. Moraburg. You're probably gonna be in charge of this region for a little bit, so best get comfortable, Moritar.
Scout the area. We will need that one. Like the wind.
Shall we have another end turn just before we get out of here to see what will happen? Yes. A little cliffhanger doesn't hurt, does it? Mordor comes! Get a Bryn! The Lecker Gate everywhere shall be besieged by the Great Eye.
We must protect the people.
Ah! And Barkelasad.
The enemy is here! It's an invasion!
Okay. Fair enough. I might have done the same. Good thing that we spared the infrastructure of that place. What can we do? Oh, we get a general in the Lego Gate. How nice. We shall retrain his weapons and armor. Seems a little smug, but it's okay. Take Isdolad. Okay. Oh my lord. Mahur, what are you doing? This is... No. Ah, the Great Eye is in disarray, my friends.
Yes, my lord.
We shall hear you out, but do not expect much.
Oh, not much, just, you know. Almost 8,000. What do you say?
I must inform
Oh, okay. 4,700 for 2 turns. You know what? That's more money. I'll take that. And then
another course of wisdom.
I'll trade you for trade rights, eh? 2,200. Fair and square. Not too much. to bear.
Complaints with your time.
Good. Okay, so we once again have peace in the world. Sort of. And get a bin. You just live to fight another day, I guess. But you have a militia garrison, so you'd probably hold the line all right, even if the enemy were to attack you with all their might. Ufzak sits there. We'll have to take care of him, of course. And then there's Angmar. What is it they come with? Some good troops, but no one to lead them.
My lord, swiftly.
We'll just keep putting troops in Mount Golas.
My lord, elves. Come on. My lord.
Then we have Falas Nornian continuing his journey to meet up with Captain Belkaunion. And then they will move on to give Captain Kura, powerful though his trolls may be, a rude awakening. Because we'll just shoot him with 1,000 arrows
Yes, my lord. Elven warriors.
until he and his trolls back down.
My lord.
Drogol,
Come on.
go to Amonlank.
At ease. By the light of Elrond.
And yeah, let's just keep on trucking. Trucking through the Valesman. Oh my lord, you have a lot of soldiers there. What are you planning, dear friends? What's up with this? What's going on? I suppose we'll figure that out in time. Camelas is about to build its practice range. It is beautiful. It is good. It is grand. It is everything for which we stand. I will also need a hall of music to build more lovely buildings. Mount Golas needs a construction project for sure. So what are we going to go with? A militia garrison? That's probably a good idea. For the sake of corruption and everything else. And the barracks, and the practice range, the stables, all of it. All of it is going to help.
Come, my brothers.
I think Legatash should be fine at this point. So we can send our general to Mount Golas. Tavarthion. Go and make everybody happy.
Elves.
What other news are there? Taufilin upgrading. Ooh. A Valiant Council Hall for sure. Oh, we'll see what else. Dantalad. Ah, yes. An interesting position. This is a region that should probably be able to supply some troops to the front line. So we will absolutely build a Valiant Council Hall so we can get the best of the best for this place. Valpanarth. Just keep doing what you're doing. And Dorthaloo. You know what? We can't keep this as Dorthaloo. We're gonna name it Baraloo. Baraloo. Donorhack, did we get to you? No. Valiant Council Hall, please. But you also need a project. Yes. Bar Alu. What do you need? What do you need? Well, you need some culture conversion, but you're getting that already. So let's build a stables and that, and then we'll get some communal farming after that. Or maybe we'll get the communal farming first, so that we may build a practice range, and then, yeah, from there everything gets better. Lego Town. Art Gallery, Archery Range, Army Barracks. I think that's gonna be good. It's gonna work. It's gonna do all we want it to. And Erinarnen, yes. You will have a glorious little upgrade to a city. Mordor declares war and we declare peace, and they will pay us some more. Ha ha ha. We negotiate treaties with remarkable ease. Hello, Elrond. How are you doing, Elrond? Do you think I should end the episode, Elrond? Yeah, Elrond kind of thinks it's time to just pack it in. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to pack it in for today. But I'm going to say it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. We're still under siege in a lot of places, but to be fair, we're holding our own, either diplomatically, militarily, or just by sheer stupidity of glitches. Anyhow though, it's a pleasure to be here with you all, and I hope you've had a good time. So be kind to yourself, be good to those around you, click all the right buttons down there, send me a message, whatever, and then I'll see you soon.